Welcome to the e-commerce backend demonstration. This is a MySQL and Express-based server which demonstrates the backend of an e-commerce establishment. So this is the folder where we have all the files in it. So you can see we have a DB file, which is a schema.sql, which just creates the database. We have the different models in here. So in there we will having the different tables. So database is e-commerce DB. In there we have tables like category, products, product tag, and tags. So then we have the seeds file over here, which puts data into the different tables. Here is the environmental file. Here we establish the different environment variables, the password, user ID, and the database name. This environmental file, this data will be used over here in the connection.js. So we establish the connection with the database with SQLite. Now we will start the server, but before starting the server, actually we need to quickly create the database and seed the database. For that, we will go to the MySQL terminal. So here we are. So for that, we will just run the command. Okay. Just expand the screen. Okay. Now come out. Database has got created. We'll come out of the MySQL and we'll seed the database. For that, we will write the index.js in the seeds folder that we need to run, which will actually add all the data into all the seeds file that we have into our MySQL database. Or the tables will also get created. Okay, so you can see all the tables got created and the data has got seeded in here. So now we will start the server. Okay, so our models got synced with the database. Now we will go to the Postman and test the different routes that we have over here. So we'll test all these routes out. So I have prepared the different paths for the routes and the data with it so that we can do it quickly. So this is, we have a collections. So for categories, products, and tags, first we'll start with the get categories. So our path is this localhost. This is server is on port 3001, and this is the API/categories path. This is the get command that we are executing. So we will just send this to the server request. So here we see we get back all the categories data. The products in those categories are also listed, so brings those as well in here. So the products and the categories are linked by the foreign key category ID. So these are being pulled up when we pull all the when we get all the categories data from the database. So we can see we have 5 categories in here right now. Next, we try to get a category by its ID, so or the primary key value. So for that we have the path /:ID. Actually, we have to This is the value 2 that will go in here, which we'll put in postman in here. So it will fetch the data for categories, which is ID2. I will just send this. So here we get the data for all the category with ID2, and it also fetches the products that are with this category. We can post a new category in here. This is the post path for categories. So if we have to go to the body and provide the data that we want to. So category table has category ID or the ID, which is a primary key, which is, and we have another field category name. We're creating a new category with name sports. So as soon as I send this data, so new category got created. The ID is 6 and the name is sports. So this can be verified if we just quickly fetch all the categories also. So it was still 5, and if we fetch all the categories the same amount, we get a new category 6. And the products in it are still not there, so it's empty at this point. After post, we can put something. Say we want to put something, so in which ID, which means the ID of the category, the primary key of the category table is ID. So the path is colon ID that is being shown, and that value over here is being given as 4. So it will put some data in category table with ID 4. And what data we want to change comes over here in the body. So we are changing. So if we look into the data that we had already, for 4, the category name was hats. So just we will be trying to change this category name to caps. So we'll go to the put request and we'll send this data. So we get that, yeah, one data or one record was updated. Now if we run again the categories, get categories, we'll see that 4 ID with 4, yes, this one has changed to caps now. After put, we have a delete category. So we can delete any category. We have value 1 over here. So let's just send it. This is the path for it. So it says one data has been deleted. If you go in here and again fetch all the categories with its category with ID 1 has been deleted, and it starts up from ID 2. So this is all in categories path. Then we have the API products route. So in API products route, what we see, we can again get all the products. So we have all the products now in here. So we deleted one category, so that category is now coming in now. So other products you can see, which is where the categories are present, it is also pulling the category from there and the category data, chaining them for all of them. So we have 5 products also in here that are being fetched. Now we can do the same thing, that is we can fetch a particular product based on its ID, which is again the key. The value here we are fetching is 2. Path is over here. So once, as soon as we send this data, we get the data with ID 2, the product data. It also changes in the categories and also the tags it has. Okay. Okay, so let's now move on to the post. If you want to post any data into the products, it is similar. So what we have to do, in the body, we have to send the data that we want to post. So first, as different variable or different fields or columns, product name, price, stock, category ID, and these are the tag IDs for chaining and the data in the data. So these are the, we are creating a new product with basketball. Price is 200, stock is 3, and category, obviously it's in sports, that the category that we created was the ID of 6, and there are tag IDs which are putting over here. So as soon as we send the data gets created, and we see the tags are being added over here. These are the tag IDs. Now, if we fetch all the data, you can see there are 5 products at this time. Now, after we add it, if we can do the query, we see we have the 6th data with basketball, and all our data that we have put in has been pushed into the database. Next, we have the put. We can put. So we are trying to change our data with ID2 for a product. So if we go and see what we have in ID2 for the product is running sneakers, price is 90, stock 25. So we will try and change the price. You can change any of them, but here we are trying to change the price over here. So we'll just go to the body of the request, and here we can see we have put the price over there as 100, and we have put the tags also in here, so that the existing tags it gets it. So as soon as you can change the tags also if you want to do this. So you get that tag 2 and 4. These were the existing tags. These are the extra tags that has been added there. Now, if we go and see the products, we will just fetch it. So we see the price has been changed to 100. Next, we come to delete path. We're trying to delete product with ID 2. We'll send it over here, and say one is deleted. We can come over here and say send. Yes, this has been deleted right now. ID 2, product with ID 2 no longer exists. So that is it. Right now we will go into tags. So tags, we can fetch all the tags with the get path. API tags. These are all the tags. These are the product tags that we have. These are the categories, and these are the product tags that have been changing. Tag name, products, and the categories over there. Product tag that we have. Everything is in pulled in, so we can see there are 8 products. So we can get a product by its ID. So maybe we will get a product, say the first product or first tag. If we send this, we'll get only the data with the tag ID 1. Okay, so it has products by ID3 and ID4 have tag ID 1. Okay, now we'll go to the post path. So we want to post a new tag. So we'll go to the body. So we are posting a new tag which is indoor. So we have a category sports, so maybe indoor sports. We might specify like that. So let's post this. So a new tag name has been created, indoor sports. With ID 9, this can be verified if you fetch all the tags data. So you can see that here it is. So we have a new sports, indoor sports tag name created. So we can put data also in here. So let's fetch the data that we have with value 8 and see what data we have in there. We're getting the data over here. So we see these are the data that we have in here. for the tag. It's pop culture. Its name is tag name. So maybe we'll change this tag name. If you go to the body, we have already changed the tag name to popular culture. And if you send this, one record has been changed. Let's bring this back, and here the tag name is changed to popular culture. Next, we have the delete one tag ID. So we can delete the one that we created, indoor sports. So just the ID of it has to be passed in the path or the route that we choose. And so as soon as we pass it, send the data one record has been deleted. And if we want to now see, you will see this ends in 8. So ID 9 is no longer exists. So this has been deleted. So this is the entire functionality, and hope you have liked it. Thanks for watching my video. Have a great rest of the day.